Graham, he's got 7.
The team's best defender, making a pull-up jump shot and a three-point shot, headed to Connecticut.
What if Danny Hurley's watching somewhere as his team gets ready for the Final Four? Trey Johnson puts lane.
And they are disciplined on the offensive end with their cuts and screens and ball movement.
Oh, Trey Johnson against the big Gongba, got around him, and he scores. Palms in December, and their last loss mid-January to Columbus. The Boozer twins at Hoop Hall. We'll see them coming up in our next semi.
You've got to land where you jump from as an offensive player. The defense is supposed to allow you to land, but you can't extend the leg.
Yeah, you can't land where the defensive player is landing there. Trey Johnson with his first field goal of James Brown knocks it out of Lewis's hands, no foul. And Trey Johnson with a sledgehammer. And DeBonza with the free throws in the final seconds. Underway in overtime here in the quarterfinals at Chipotle High School Nationals as we find out who the best high school basketball team in the country is this week. Winner to play Paul VI tomorrow in the semifinals. Under 10 to shoot for Trey Johnson. Top 5 player in the class going to Texas. And Trey Johnson with a tray to start out.
Athletes making human highlight plays in this game down the stretch.
We are looking into the future. Every single year at Chipotle Nationals, we're certainly doing it in this game with 11 ESPN-ranked players and 4 McDonald's All-Americans. Trey Johnson banks it home.
The pull-up in and out by Johnson. Johnson at it again, this time from mid-range.
It's a clean stroke. So if the shooting from 3 continues to develop, wow.
Johnson with the steal, and that's
left. They got to throw it to Trey and let him go to work.
For 3. So Wasatch has not scored here in the second period. Johnson letting it fly. Johnson, fadeaway, too strong. He gets it back and finishes.
Got some shooting potential, that young man does.
Johnson with the excellent hands gets the steal and attacks.
Goodbye.
And a jumper good for Caden Magwood.
He's so good in his decision-making and transition, using that sort of ability to recognize that he has the advantage with the defense lagging off.
Out of the corner, catch and shoot. And out of that timeout, Link Academy has brought a different level of energy.
Absolutely. It all starts with Jasper Johnson. I mean, if you got a teammate that's making plays, you want to be the one to make plays too. Woo! And they are meeting them at every single stride.
Well, Oak Hill's top 5 in EYBL Scholastic in rebounding margin.
There's also just decommit. They want a little more direction as to what the program's going to, and then they come back. So who knows? I'll do some digging, John. I'll find out what happened.
Kristen Peak, you can read her at Yahoo, does a terrific job covering hoop.
Defensively.
Here's Jasper Johnson. Shelley to LeBaron Philon. And James Brown completes the starting 5 for Link. There's Trey Johnson. That is just so... What's his personality like?
He's great. I think because he's a competitor, you know, some people might be off-put a little bit, but...
Woo-hoo! That's for Lindsay to finish it off.
Yes. Way to handle it. Looked like he was going to lose it there for a second. He stuck with it. Great little run here for Oak Hill.
tied at 51. We're in for quite the finish in EYBL Scholastic. John Fanta, Kristen Peak, grab your popcorn.
No, this is the moment Trey Johnson needs to take over.
Johnson.
Big time shot. Big time players make big time shots.
A minute to go. What a game. Crossover. Trey Johnson. Trey.
Veritas Academy, Palaio. Tip try missed again. Rebound by Link Academy. Fadeaway jump shot goal. Near Los Angeles. Here's Nagy, open three. Rebound by Trey Johnson for Link Academy. Burst of speed down the lane. Score! Steal by Link. Turnover by Veritas, number 5. Link Academy, very dangerous team. Dominated Sunrise Christian last night. Won by 12. The team was consistently, though, up 15-20. They're trying to have a dominant performance again tonight. Trey Johnson.
Keep their turnovers to 12 or less. And there's one right to start. That's a bad sign for Sunrise. It's a great sign.
Finds Iguodala. 10 to shoot. The floater, no. Fight for the rebound. Offensively, Trey Johnson gets it back. Shot for 3. It's good. Smirnoff, his first basket of the game. He scores 2 there. He has 3. Johnson on the attack on the other side. Got it. 6 points off the bench.
Well, that's what we talked about in the open, Brock. You know, the stars are out. Oh, that was deep. He is a quick jumper. Young man going to Arkansas. He brings a lot of versatility to Eric Musselman. Not a great shooter right now. Watch out.
Trey Johnson. Look out below. Finger roll layup is good by Mika Murinin. It's his first basket of the game. He has 3 points. 6'10" sophomore, only 16 years old. On the other end, basket is good.
Oh, they've had some great wins this year. They've been steady for the most part. The key for them is to continue to share the ball, look for each other. Great little.
Good look for the lob inside. Wasn't there. Here's Trey Johnson along 2. Got it. Nothing but net by Johnson.
Aggressiveness, getting 2 feet in the paint for your team, even if the first shot doesn't drop, creates crash.
Ross, a 4-star. Young high wing Jaden Ross, who's taken his talents to UConn. back jumper. That's too good. As James drives baseline. Corner find. Here comes Link the other way. Johnson in transition. He can do damage here. Good under control now after the Edgecombe steps back for three.
That shot, he is a freight train in the open court. Just hasn't been able to exist in rhythm.
Johnson pulls up from forever away. Frame still has the opportunity to put on weight. Just you can see how well he's going to fit in at Florida State. Nice step back, Johnson. Tough shot, but the make degree with Coach Buck. Johnson whips it into the corner. Nice feed inside. Brown couldn't handle it cleanly. Gets it back. Second effort. Johnson outside for three. Got it. Link needed that.
Vert from three. You wanted to see the big fella catching the Yamnat because he was wide open right there on the back line when he caught it.
Here's Johnson, Texas commit. McDonald's All-American. Pulls up. That's a tough shot and a shot.
So Crawford will inbound on the baseline. Tries to find a bounce pass, but Aristo could not find it. And now in transition, it's Shelley. And he'll bring it back out to reset on offense. Again, 5-2. Link leads just over 2 minutes into this one. Trey Johnson, the Texas signee, number 5 player in the class. As he gets a high screen. Still in the perimeter. He'll try from deep, and he drains it. He's trying to work off the elbow. He'll put up a high jumper, too short off the front of the rim. And now Shelley will move in transition with the rebound. Now Trey Johnson, deep three. Oh, and he converts. Trey. It's good. And that brings it into a 12-6 ball game with 93 seconds to go. Quick inbound, and now Link will reset. Trey Johnson at the top of the key gets the wing. Johnson guarded tough and close by Indrusitis. Gets the free throw line, pulls up, and it's pure. And now Link gets on the board for the first time in the second half. Aristo loses control of it, picked up by Trey Johnson. Moving downhill, kicks out into the corner, finds Jasper Johnson. Nice ball fake, now finds Trey Johnson. Pump fakes, back to Barrett, right back to Johnson, and his three is good to an 11-point game.
Double team behind the back. Crawford, what a find, was pleading for the ball.
Trey Johnson takes
It could happen off of handoffs. So you have to be prepared for that, to throw it out, and the other guys have to space out.
At Paul, IMG yesterday on ESPN Plus right here at Hoop Hall beat Sunrise Christian by 10. Acuff had 28 points and 9 assists. Here's Johnson banking it in, the first bucket of the game.
Receivers have to come back to the ball.
Here's Johnson, the number 4 player in the ESPN 100. Signed with Texas. And he hits.
And that's an NBA throw.
And here he comes again. Oh, dribbled it off his foot. Turnover. Johnson ahead. Trey Johnson throws it down. Outside of Acuff.
Well, they have to move the ball a little bit more when he doesn't have it. What they need to do, Ted, is keep their way defensively. Don't break, because your offense isn't working. Don't break down defensively. And crash the offensive glass. If you're going to shoot poorly, there's a lot of missed shots. Go get them for second chance opportunities. But more than anything else, do not bend or break defensively.
Johnson over Kanai Roots.
Yeah, you got to make Stepanek.
Braylon Ritvo as well, hitting 7 threes for Stepanek in that win. It's in the New York-New Jersey battle. Trey Johnson over McCarty. Oh, that's a future Big 12 match. Johnson over Freeman. Offensive rebound, James Brown. Johnson takes Freeman off the dribble this time for 2.
Yeah, pretty finish with his right
side, but still link ball.
And we're not officials.
Nope. Man who made the call had the best view.
That's why
Trey Johnson, a tray for Trey.
outside. Harris, nice hesitation. Floater, no, too strong. Rebound there from Johnson. Pushing it up ahead to Trey Johnson. Johnson, little push off, no call. Banks it in.
The 2-2-1.
Another turnover. T.O. Barrett outside. Johnson gets it home.
Robert Wright, who's the most important player for Montverde.
The Baylor signing.
Yes.
All right, missed free throw. Still a two-possession game. Got to get a bucket. Got to get a stop. Can't waste too much time. Trey Johnson can make plays.
Worked so hard in practice to try to get fast break points in the game.
In the win over Columbus, it was 16-2 fast breaking advantage of Columbus. Just 2 fast break points in the game for Link Academy.
Well, speaking of Columbus, Caden Boozer, Cameron Boozer, they've been outstanding here.
Oh, no, look, feed. Oh, blocked right at the square. Nice play there by Jalen Shelley. Trey Johnson hanging, yes.
Little ball move.
DJ Edgecombe, he's got 12.
He's shooting 42% from 3, so when you think you're close enough, you got to get closer to take away the jump shot.
8 of 15 from 3 is Lewin.
You come from such a rich basketball family. Dad, great NBA player. Your mom's a big-time coach, and your brother Ron Jr. in the NBA. When you think you're close enough, you got to get closer to VJ Edgecombe. He's got a quick trigger. He's got great shot preparation. There we go.
I'm sorry, Cameron Boozer with the 3, and Columbus is out in front. We're sitting up top, JB. They look a little bit more similar, the 3 or 4 inch differential, but the same hair as Trey Johnson. Coaches row, celebrity row, whatever you want to call it, currently features John Shire, Carmelo Anthony, and of course Carlos Boozer. Watching his sons play here as Johnson gets. We are live at the Suncoast Credit Union Arena, right here in the center of Fort Myers, Florida. 50th annual City of Palms Classic. Our 3rd quarterfinal of the week. We've got one more for you later on tonight. Johnson calling for a screen. Working on Fragella. Step back, 3. Yes! Trey Johnson. Cameron Boozer, free throw line jumper. No. And Filan brings it down. Link wants to run and build a little momentum. Kick to Shelley. And he's got to give it up. Johnson being harassed by Richardson. Now it's Caden Boozer guarding him.
Pass it.
Trey Johnson looking. Pulling for 3. Yes! Head of steam into a few white jerseys, and it's ripped away by Brown. James Brown is a menace on the defensive end. And here comes Jasper. Ahead to Trey. Head fake inside the arc. Pulls up from 10 and banks it in.
Wow, what an outing up here. He sets a hard screen. He curls as hard as he can, is rewarded. And, you know, any player will tell you it's better to shoot while you're in motion.
Trey Johnson provides the...
crazier things happen. You know, there's a reason why these players are all playing at such a high level. It's anybody's game, any given night, and here we go.
All right, LeBaron Philon with it, the future Kansas Jayhawk, native of Mobile, Alabama. Finding Trey Johnson. Pull-up jumper is good. McLean, another good shooter, good-looking prospect. McLean, a junior. This is a young Orangeville team, just a couple of seniors. Everyone else juniors and younger than that.
Absolutely, they are getting great exposure to high-level talent. We talked about this yesterday. I mean, even though they're struggling to win games, just being on the court with these players, I mean, is going to help them in their career.
Just entered the weekend averaging 15 a game in EYBL Scholastic play. Held to 8 yesterday. Did have 3 blocks. Jasper Johnson. Top 10 recruit in the class of 2025, setting up Trey Johnson. Anything, McMahon trying to make something happen off the dribble. Runner a little strong. Did well to get that shot off. Trey Johnson the other way makes him pay. He's in
the black and number 3, Link Academy in the white. There's a steal for Jalen Shelley, the Arkansas-bound senior. Paul, there are 10 top 100 prospects in this game. Chief amongst.
What a great game coming up between Wisconsin and Arizona. I saw Arizona live at Duke. They are a physical team, they're a skilled team, and I just love the guard, Kylan Boswell.
Nice kiss with the set.
He's getting texts and everything, so
media,
everything. But overall, you know, it's good stress. A blessing.
I've watched you since you were a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
We had a lot of conversations about the next level.
Yep.
Now looking back, what's your advice to the next wave of recruits coming up through the process?
Checked in because James Brown has gone out with his 3rd foul here in the first half. So a team that already doesn't have a ton of size with Link here loses their 6'8" big man.
Oh, that's tough.
Although you can go to Trey Johnson. Bound. No look in transit. Queens rejected. Clean defense by Jalen Shelley. And now Johnson off the glass with the right.
The press has not been good tonight to them. Montverde has just carved this press right up. They've passed their way through the press. This Link team has a lot of firepower.
Johnson.
There it is.
Knocks down his 3rd triple. Take that. Need good quality shots. That's a tough one, but he's a tough shot maker. Trey Johnson. Put her in a big spot.
Tell you what, Link is getting some good looks. They're attacking. This could go.
Johnson! I was about to
5-0. Legacy Early College from South Carolina. Trey Johnson comes down. Link still trying to get on the board. Johnson got it back from Brown. Tough defense out front by Kalen King. Hanging in the lane and getting it to fall was Trey Johnson. They had a steal. Johnson has it back. Johnson comes down, puts the shot up, and rolls it in. Too quick by underneath. Boy, it's a strong move by Destin Christian underneath the bucket for his second field goal. Christian Johnson, or rather, does not classify in basketball. It's one state tournament, it's one champion. So you have schools of all sizes from 16 regions across the state. 3-point try. Boy, it's a nice looking shot by Trey Johnson, who's now into double figures. And 5-0, where they scored 8 points in about 25 or 30 seconds of game time. Look out here. Hammering it home.
An 11-6 start to this quarter for Legacy.
Trey Johnson on the run. Floater off the next. Long Island Lutheran will take on Oak Hill Academy. Pull-up shot by Trey Johnson. Boy, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson. Jalen Shelley.
Link Academy, the defending champions, they've jumped out to a 6-1 lead against AZ Compass, and they've got the ball. Trey Johnson, the leaner, floats it in. One tonight, and Link has forced 5 turnovers in the last 6 possessions for AZ Compass, and an offensive rebound by James Brown for the reset.
Exactly what Coach Cappy was worried about, the offensive rebound and keeping Link Academy off the glass, because that's
6'7". Shelley has that ability, and you mentioned he's kind of put everything on full display already in this first quarter. 7 points for him.
And he's guarding a 7-footer on the other end. I mean, he can guard 1 through 4, sometimes a smaller 5. He can score from 3 levels, and he plays hard and above the rim. Got to understand why Coach Musselman wants him at Arkansas. Good defense. Good defense.
DJ Miller all over Johnson. Forces a tough jump shot, and sometimes forced another turnover. Link is coming away with everything. Trey Johnson absorbs contact, falls away, and goes off the glass. Academy, but an offensive rebound. Kick out 3. Doesn't get the bounce. Third opportunity here for Link on this possession. Fall-away jumper, Trey Johnson buries it. And that is a stat that any coach will love. 7 assists on 7 made field goals. You kidding me? They are sharing the ball.
Sharing the basketball is contagious. Coach Pike at Rutgers, he calls it sharing the sugar. Everybody likes sugar.
Johnson got the defender to fly by, and then he floats it in. Johnson with it, the Texas commit. Trying to go one-on-one, hand in his face, doesn't matter.
They don't need your help.
Ooh, the
Good
lob
pass.
up top to start the quarter. The 7'1" big man, David Thorkborg. Kick out. Another 3 for Link. Miles Sadler, an unranked sophomore, but already has offers to Arizona State, Weber State, and Cal State Northridge. Still young, still developing. You got to think those offers are going to continue to roll in this year. 5 on the shot clock. That's a deep 3 with a hand to get them ready for the college level 1 or maybe 2 years earlier than going to college.
For sure. I can remember my parents sending me to Lalamere and me crying on my porch, not wanting to leave my friends. But looking back on it, it's the best decision I ever made to have that year of prep school, to be around different kids and different cultures, and then going into Purdue, understanding what it took at that level. Great shot.
Where he'll be headed to Lawrence next year. Link Academy ball up 8, final 3.5 to play. A game they trailed by as many as 8 in the first half. They've led by as many as 15 in this second half, but Canyon International went on a run early in the fourth. Here's Johnson into the paint, connects on the jumper. It's a 10-point.